calls me back, you know.
Yeah, that's good to do, yeah. If you've had like another person do part-time and then part, you know.
Yes.
You get like,
Right, until we get like a good base coming.
what do they charge a month, you know, for like
At least I know it used to be like $35 a month, but I'm not really sure. But I'm sure there's always usually like a sign-up fee plus, you know, the monthly fee. I think the sign-up's usually like a one-time deal.
right.
But I'm wondering with, you know, Black Friday, end of the year, or even January-ish, you know, when people are starting to come back to working out, if they'll have like a special, you know.
Right.
So I'll keep my eyes open if I see something and let you all know for sure.
I think that's for my nephew-in-law. He works, I think I told you, at Sherwin-Williams or whatever it is now. I guess that's what it is. He used to go, I think he would take it like me. He gained weight and he'd go exercise and
Yeah.
but and my little nephew, great nephew, he's 10, got a deer the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. And they'll eat it.
Yes.
It's not recreational. It is.
That's
You
cool
know,
though. That's
yeah,
kind of
I'm so
fun.
happy for him
Yeah.
because, I mean,
That's really good, actually.
yeah.
Kind of feeds that male need to be the provider, you know.
They get out. They still like their radio.
Oh yeah, and it's good to give them a little.
My brother bought a farm, and he's never been much into farming, but he really likes it. It's
Yeah.
takes him away, and so he's teaching him a little on farming. And
Good.
yeah, you know, I think it's good just to. They love sports.
Yes, that's
So
good.
it's
Keep
just
them
a
active.
little.
So we're going to start in just narrow V, heels together, toes apart, and we're going to actually just lift them over our heels to get started, kind of warm up.
Top to bottom. When I was little too, we're working on our deck, taking it apart, where we can, you know, put a new deck. Of course, I fall through one. I did fall through. I went down. I had a bruise.
Oh,
When Lenny went in, because the
yes.
glasses slide. And my husband kept telling me, watch out, watch out.
Separate the heels and we'll keep moving parallel.
I figured this would really help.
Maybe work it out a little. Shoot.
Oh well.
Now we'll go pigeon-toed, toes together, heels out. I haven't done this in a while.
No, I could pull it in my leg.
Yes, it goes all the way with the chains. And back to parallel, just a little more narrow, works that balance a little more. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down.
The other girls coming in the other day.
Yeah, that was nice. I think maybe Thursday will be a day if they can make it though. So alright, we'll just hold steady, bring our toes back wide. Just a little knee bend and up. And add the arms.
Alicia's got some muscles.
Yes, she does.
She's so fine.
Yeah. And it's really just all from yoga.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But she can do all the crazy things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, well.
3 more. 1 more. And then we'll step wide and together. Wide and together. Just tapping those heels, stepping wide. Nice little knee bend. We'll hold in 3, 2. Now we'll hold wide. Little pulses.
You like deer meat?
I like it in things. Like I've never really eaten it by itself or know what to do with it, but yeah.
I just like the hamburger part.
Yes.
Mitch has held one for 3 years maybe now.
Okay.
And we're still, it lasts us a while because we have most of it into hamburger meat.
Oh yeah.
Like in chili, taco.
Yes, yes.
It's an acquired taste.
For sure. So what we're going to start to do is take one little squat, and then we're going to pivot towards that left leg and open and pivot. So you guys kind of pick up the heel and pivot on the ball of the foot. And the arms can open and close. 3, 2. One more. We'll hold. Pulsing back in the center. Palms up. Little pumps with the arms there. 3. Let me go the other way. 2. Here we go. One squat, one pivot. Squat and pivot. So one of our classes last time, I was posting live, and it wasn't even in my group. It was a different group that I'm in. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. No one's getting on. That's interesting. No one's commenting. And then when it was done, I'd like to review it and put a title on it. And then I was like, wow, this isn't even the right group. So I was like, delete. You know? We'll hold actually our pivot and kind of let it come into a lunge. Little pulses here.
I tried to record them. I think I'm recording, I'm not.
Yeah. So we're gonna lean the chest forward, straighten the back leg, and just move the leg, tap in, tap out. So we're kind of balanced on the front leg, and we tap in and out. And then we'll add an arm pull. When the knee comes forward, pull those arms. Three, 2. We're gonna open wide V. Back to our little pulses. One heel up and then the other. Just our warm up. I'm already breathing hard. 3, 2. Now we're going to pivot the other way to our lunge. Hold. Lift the arms, little pulses to start. Chest hinges forward, reach forward, extend the back leg, tap in and out. Three, 2. The last one. Stand up really tall, big inhale. Exhale, we're going to forward fold. Walk out to plank. I'm just going to take my long sleeves off real quick.
Yeah, I just have the time of year you don't have to rest.
Yes. So you can be on your knees or up in your high plank. We're just going to hold. Step the right foot wide, left foot wide. Then we're going to drop right knee, left knee. Just alternate little knee drops with a wider base. Shoulders right over those wrists. You can always be down on the knees and do the opposite where you lift one leg then the other. Or stay in your high plank. We've got 3, 2, 1 more. We'll walk the feet back narrow. Push those hips up to down dog. Take a big inhale here. And an exhale. Then we'll roll forward, come to plank. Lift the hips, down dog. Roll forward, plank. Lift, down dog. So it's just a plank to down dog. Really draw the belly in. Really lift those hips up. 3, 2. Last one. Knees come down. Shoot to child's pose. Then we'll bring our forearms down to the mat. Right, elbows right under the shoulders, and we'll walk the knees back. And then if you want to lift up in your forearm plank, you can, or stay inclined. Draw the belly to the spine. Imagine you're pressing up through the shoulders. We're really just holding. 3, 2, left hand's gonna come behind the right elbow, and then we're gonna roll to the left side, come to a side forearm plank. You can always bring the bottom knee down. We're just holding. 5, 4, 3, really press up through the hips. Last one, come back to center, forearm hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, right hand behind left elbow, roll to the right, open, lift up through those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, back to forearm, one more step. 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down, push back to child's pose. Great job. We're going to grab our weights and come to standing. Bend through the knees when you pick those weights up. Not too heavy, but that's all right. We're going to just start in parallel feet right under the hips. Palms are going to be up, but we're going to start with a bent elbow and just press out and pull. Hug those elbows in. Nice tall spine, belly. Fold in. We're going to add a step out tap. We'll just alternate as we press, pull the weights away. We're going to change the thumb up, but keep press and pull. Keep stepping side to side. We'll hold the wide stance. Really sit into those glutes. Draw those elbows back, and we're just going to press the elbows back. Think bum back, shoulder blades together. 3, 2, press the arms out, stand, and lower. So we're just doing a wide V with the arms. Lift a little above the shoulders and down towards the knees as we do a wider parallel squat. Down and up. One more. We'll hold our squat. One thumb in, the other thumb. So we're just holding a wide squat if you can. Belly's in, proud chest, and to those knees. Just the arms are working. Belly in. 3. We're going to begin to walk the toes a little wider. Sit a little deeper. Now we're in wide V. Arms are moving. 2 more each side. 1 more each side. We're going to keep the bend of the elbow open and close. Up, down with the knees. Knees tracking over those middle toes. 3, 2, hold, a little press up and down. Right to shoulder up, we'll just hold the legs steady. 3, 2, last one. We're going to bring the weights together in front by the belly button. We're going to squat down, lift, and lower. I like to hook my fingertips together. We're just holding the squat, working those arms. It's like you're hugging a tree. 3, 2, last one. We're going to bring the feet back forward, maybe a little more narrow. Sink into an inclined chair. Arms extended behind. We're going to just lift the pinkies. Nice straight arm lift. Think about the back of the arm, the upper back, drawing those shoulder blades together. Think low, belly in. 3, 2. We're going to bring the palms up, then flip them down and flip them up. So we're trying to keep the arm extended, the weights above the hips if we can. And we're doing that little pour the drink, but with our triceps. Keep sinking in that squat if you can. 3, 2. Last one, we're going to just lift the arms above the head. Bring the heels together as the weights come together overhead. Tricep extension. Really draw the belly to the spine. We'll add a little knee bend. And then we're going to add a step out as we extend one arm and then the other. So it's similar to what we're doing, just from a more narrow step. And the weights are behind the head. We'll step out side to side. Think about the back of that arm. You can keep alternating, or you can do both. Out and in as you step. 3, 2, one more each side. We're going to keep the feet wide again. Arms are going to pull to the shoulders and press out. So now we're in a wide V again, but we're pressing out and pulling. Elbows behind the back. In and out of our squat. 3, 2. Hold the elbows in. Hold your squat. Press, press. Weight and knees out in a butterfly. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Three, 2. Last one. Feet come together, so we're back to a more narrow parallel. We're going to just lift and lower, straight out front, as we squat in our chair. And we'll turn it into a bicep curl. Pulse.
Still doing your weights?
Yeah. Yes. It's definitely making me stronger, but I'm exhausted all the time, so I don't know what that means. Hold your chair, just sink. Bring the hands to the heart. We're going to rotate and rotate. So sink in, knees stay in line, weight towards the heels. Little rotate side to side. Three more. 2 more. Last one each side. Great job. We'll put the weights down. We'll take the arms to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, cactus those arms. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back, maybe clasp, maybe lift the chest. Soften the knees, draw the belly to the spine, slightly forward fold. Can lift the arms off the back. Take a big inhale. Or release the hands towards the mat and just roll ourselves up. We're going to come to our little chair. I'll use this. We're going to start in zipped up parallel. So everything zipped up together. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over the ankles. Take a big inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. We're just gonna knee bend. So we just start with a knee bend. You wanna keep the chest lifted, keep the belly pulled to the spine. And it's just like you're reaching for a chair behind to tap. Little tap, little tap. We're squeezing the thighs together. Everything's zipped up. 3 more. 2, now we hold, little pulses. Little pulses. Really draw the belly to the spine, almost a slight tuck of that tailbone. You can reach both arms up if your balance will allow. 3, 2, hold your squat. We're gonna lift the heels and lower. So you can do it without holding on. You can always use the bar chair. Just the heels, lift and lower. Let it shake. 3, 2, now we keep the heels lifted. We stand up and lower. Back to knee bends. This time heels are lifted. And we're squeezing everything together. Balance challenge. And leg challenge. Down and up. 3. Hold low and pulse it out. Little pulses. Belly to the spine. Everything squeezing in. We're going to do 1 pulse, 1 squeeze the thighs together. So you hold low, you go lower and squeeze. A little lower, squeeze, lower, squeeze, lower, squeeze. And I almost think of tucking that tailbone under when I squeeze the thighs together. Down, squeeze, down, squeeze. Keep those heels lifted. Down and squeeze. Hopefully it's burning. Hopefully you're shaking, because I sure am. 3, 2, last one. We're just gonna hold. Squeeze everything to midline. Lift one arm, maybe the other arm. Maybe sink a little bit lower. We're holding. Heels up, belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Stand tall. We're gonna let the heels come together. Toes out, little athletic V. Belly to the spine. Slight tuck of those tailbones. We're gonna knee bend. Down and up. Little down and up. Add the arm if you want to get your heart rate up a little more. Just bending the knees. What we did in parallel, but now we're in V. Heels hugging together. Little pulses at the bottom. Little pulses. Belly in, tailbone slightly tucked, knees tracking wide over the middle toes. 3, 2, now we'll hold, lift the heels, glue them together, then we go down, all the way up, down, all the way up. Probably really shake this side. Down and up. Squeeze those heels together. Let the knees track wide over the toes. Really squeeze the glutes, the core, everything when you zip up. 3, 2, now we pulse. Little pulses in center, belly in. Squeeze those heels. 3, 2, hold low. Right hip lifts, lifts, lifts. Just the right side. It's a little tuck and it's a little oblique action, but the thighs are working too. Little lift of that right side. 3, 2, Now we go left, left side, lift, lift. Stay low, bend those knees, kiss the heels, left side lifting. 3, 2, side to side, little side to side, side to side. Now we'll travel side to side. We go down 2, we lift 2, down 2, lift 2, let it shake, let it burn. Down 2, lift 2, down 2, lift 2. 3, 2. Next time you get low, you stay there. We hold. We hold. Maybe both arms lift. We hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. Yay! We did it. That was a good one. One more thigh. Then we go to the back of the leg. So we're going to start in parallel with the feet right under the hip. We're going to think about the outside leg. It's going to step back to a 90-90 lunge where both legs or knees are bent. And just a little down an inch hold. Down an inch hold. So if you could look down the back side, that outside hip is right over the back knee. And we're just sliding down a wall and holding. A little down, hold. A little down, hold. Pull the belly in. Slight tuck of the tailbone, get more leg activation, core activation. Slight down and hold. 3, 2, just hold low, little pulses. Think about that front heel. We're going to lift the front heel, keep our pulses going. Little pulses. Heel is lifted. 3, 2, heel comes down. We're going to lift, bring the back knee up, come back to our lunge. Lift the knee, back to lunge. You can do this without the chair or ball, or keep using for balance. Feet are on a railroad track. Nice wider stance under those hips. Now we're going to add on. We're going to lift the knee, cross it over the thigh. Take a figure 4 squat, lift, and return. So knee, figure 4 squat, lift, return. Knee, figure 4 squat, lift, return. Little stretch and strength. Same time. Three, 2. Next time you get to figure 4, hold there. Just hinge the chest forward, press the knee away, really shoot the bum back, get a nice little stretch. Ooh, and then we'll switch other side. I'm going to stay facing this way, but you can turn if it helps. So for me, it's inside leg, whichever is your opposite. Take a big inhale. We'll step that foot back, sink into our 90-90 lunge. We're going to go down an inch, hold, down an inch, hold. So you're trying to find your bottom and go just a smidge lower. Down an inch, hold, down an inch, hold. Shoulders over the ribs, belly pulls in. Always checking posture, always checking core. Down an inch and hold, down and hold. That second leg is talking to us quicker because we worked it a lot. So down an inch, hold. Keep using your breath. 3, 2. Now we do little pulses right at the bottom, little pulses. When you're ready, pick the front heel up. Keep the pulses going. Down, down, down. Let it shake. Let it burn. Heel comes down. We're gonna step the back leg, knee lift, and back to lunge. Knee, lunge. So we start here. Just a few more and then we'll add that figure 4. One more like this. Now knee up, figure 4 squat. Lift the knee, then step back. Lift, squat, lift, return. Really lift that knee up before you squat and up before you return. Three more. 2. Next time you get figure 4, hold there. Just press the hips back, lean slightly forward, get a nice little stretch. Great job. We're going to turn and now face our chair or bar. We're going to bring the forearms down on the back of the chair, and we want a flat back. So if you could look at your side, your profile, the hips would be right over the ankles. The belly's drawn in, but the back is nice and flat. So there's no arching and there's no tucking right now. It's just a nice flat back. We're going to step the right leg back, keeping that nice flat back. Draw the belly to the spine. Almost imagine tucking ribs down and pressing the back to the ceiling. We're going to lift and lower right leg straight up to the ceiling. Knee, toes, hip bone facing the mat. Belly in, using the breath. And we're thinking of lengthening that leg as well as lifting. So we're reaching long as we lift, like we could touch the wall behind us. Lift and lower. Three more. One more. We pulse at the top. Little pulses right at the top. Really reach far behind you as we're lifting. Lifting at the top. 3, 2. We're going to bend the heel towards the bum and extend. Big bend, big extend. Starting big. Big bend, big extend. Trying to keep the leg as lifted as we can. Really reach long on the extension. Really squeeze the glute on the bend. 3, 2. We'll keep the leg bent and little pulses at the top. Bent knee. Pulses at the top. Still trying to keep a flat back, belly to the spine. Straight up and down. 3, 2. Now we're going to draw the knee to center. Let the low back round a little, like a little tuck, and bring it back. A little tuck forward and bring it back. So we squeeze the glutes as we lift. We squeeze the core as we tuck. Little lift and lower. Little lift. 3 more. 2. Now we hold the knee close and little pulses. Maybe lift the opposite heel. We're on releve. We're rounded this time and we're crunching the knee towards the bar, the chair, the nose. 3, 2. Keep the knee tucked in. Just bend the standing knee and extend. Little bend, extend. Little bend, extend. Now we're working the standing leg. We're crunching that right knee, keeping it as close as we can. We've got 3, 2, both knees bending, and the other one's driving up towards the nose. We finish here. Little bend, little crunch. Same time. 3, 2,
Step that right foot back, shoot the hips back, maybe lift the left toes and get a nice 7 stretch to the back of the leg. Yes, or we can open the door, whichever you want to do.
Whichever way you want to do
It doesn't matter. You're good. We got a whole nother side to do. So. We did it though.
Yeah.
We're going old school today.
I could feel it.
Yes. So we'll reset back on the back of the chair or the bar. You walk the feet where the ankles are under the hip, but you have a nice straight back. The belly's drawn in, but there's no big tuck yet, and there's no arching of the spine. Nice flat back, belly in, ribs tucking in. That left foot is going to tap behind. Straight leg, lift and lower to start. We're really squeezing the glutes at the top, and we're really thinking about lengthening the leg. Lift and lower. Always strengthening and lengthening. Use your breath, keep that belly in. And if you feel like the back wants to arch, almost tuck the tailbone as the leg lifts. We've got 3, 2, now we pulse at the top, little pulses. Really reach that leg long. Really squeeze the glute. Belly to the spine. Little pulses. 3, 2. Now we'll bend the knee and extend. We're starting big, so it's a big bend, big extend. Full range, bend, extend. Trying to keep the leg lifted as we bend and extend. 3 more. 2. Now we keep the bend, little pulses at the top, little pulses. 3, 2. Now we bring the knee towards the nose, let it crunch and curve, and then we go back. Knee in and back. So it's like a little ab crunch and then a glute lift. Ab crunch, glute lift. 3 more. 2. Hold the knee forward, little pulses, little crunches towards the nose or the bar. Little crunch. Belly to the spine. 3, 2. Hold the knee in, lift the heel, and we're going to do a little knee bend of the standing leg. We're in releve. A little knee bend, lift, bend, and lift. We're crunching that left knee in, and we're bending the right leg. Down and up, down, up. It's small, it's shaking. Keep going, almost finished. And now we'll add the knee crunch. Crunch in as you bend and extend. Both legs moving. Core and backside working. Everything shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Step the left leg back. Push the hips back. Lift the heel of the right leg. Stretch it out. Kind of looks like the number 7. So it's a 7 stretch. Woo. We're going to come up. And now we get to do some core. We'll grab our bowl. Get a drink if you need it. That is a good one. So we're going to roll onto our back when you're ready. And we'll bring the legs up to the sky like a waterfall. The ball I'm just going to use for a moment in my hand, and then we'll get to it. So we're just going to crunch up towards the toes, like we could tap the ball to the toes. Take a little crunch and lower, crunch and lower. And I like to exhale on the crunch. Inhale as you lower. Pull the belly to the spine. Keep the legs over the hips. So the ball is just helping us to reach to the toes. We've got 3, 2. Now we're going to rotate towards the right and reach right as we crunch. Outside that right leg, the ball is just our focus. Little crunch, twist. Reach right. 3, 2. Back to center. 5, 4, 3, 2. We go left. Crunch left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to center. Lower all the way down. Hug those knees to the chest. Whew. Now we're going to pass the ball between the hands and the knee. So we'll ab curl up, bring the ball in between the knees, and then we'll lower the lower back, arms extend, shoot the legs out. And then we bring everything to center, grab the ball. Then we lower open, we bend, ball goes back between the thighs. We open, then we come back to center. So we're just transferring the ball as we do our core work, but it gets everything involved. Low abs, upper abs. So we extend, come to center, and transfer the ball, depending where it needs to go. We've got 3. Oops, I lost my ball. 2. Last one. Great job. This time we will bring the ball in between the knees, but we're going to plant the feet. Arms are down by our side to start. We're going to do a little bridge series in between some more core. Take a big inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Just get a nice little stretch. Big inhale. And then we're just going to go up an inch, hold. Up an inch, hold. So it's a little higher, squeezing those glutes, hold. A little higher. A little up an inch, hold. Up an inch, hold. Up an inch, hold. Up an inch, hold. I don't know if I lost my music, maybe. Up an inch, hold. Now we'll just pulse it out at the top, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now 1 lift, 1 squeeze the ball, 1 lift, squeeze the ball, lift and squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift and squeeze. 3, 2. Now just squeeze, squeeze, hold at the top and squeeze that ball. Squeeze that ball. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Roll down, hug those knees in. I'm going to just see what happens with the music. Maybe I got to the end of the little thing or something. I always need the music if I can find it. We're going to actually roll over onto one side. I guess it's going for good. I don't know what's happening. We're getting a little breather, that's all. I know. Oh man, I can't even find any. I really feel like I'm going to have to get a new phone, I think. Alright, so we're going to come to our side. Last little push of class. We'll have our knees stacked, feet behind. We're just going to either, you can use the ball to support or you can just lift and lower, kind of whatever. We're on our forearm, shoulder right over the wrist. We're going to lift and lower the hips. To start, the arm can help. Really squeeze the belly to the spine. Think about those low ribs lifting up. And stay right here. Or as you lift, you can kick out. Add a little kick out. And return. Kick out. Return. Three, two, see if you can hold, lift it, and just lift the leg. Just lift the leg. Keep the hips lifted. Lift that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. We'll swing around. Do the other side. Stacking hips, knees, heels. Shoulder right over that elbow.
I'm gonna stop here.
Okay, are you getting cramped up? Oh, that's where you got your, yeah. Well, you don't have to even lift the hips if it's not going to let you do it. Yeah, just hit, there you go. We're lifting hips as the ball moves overhead. It's okay. 3, 2, now we'll add the kick as we lift. Kick, lift, kick, lift. Three, 2, stay lifted, leg up and down. 3, 2,
That's a good exercise.
last one. Woo, we're going to come to our belly. One more crazy thing. We're going to see if we can hold the ball in between the feet or the heels. The knees will stay bent. Our elbows are wide, palms are down. We have a nice straight neck, so we're just looking down. Take a big inhale, draw the belly to the spine, and then see if you can lift the thighs off the mat and lower. Little lift, lower. So we're squeezing that ball. You can always rest the chin. We're tucking the tailbone under. So the action is in the glutes and hamstrings, not the low back. Tuck a little more if you feel it in the low back. Lower the head. So we squeeze the ball and we're lifting the legs. 3, 2, see if you can do little bitty pulses right at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Just let those hips kind of shimmy side to side for a minute. We're going to let the ball come down. We'll bring the hands under the shoulders. Take a big inhale. We're thinking of upper back now. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Lift to a baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull, lower. Little cobra push-ups. Down and up. Really squeeze the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the belly drawn in. We lift and lower. 3, 2, last one. We'll just push the hips up and back. Child's pose. Reach those arms wide and long. Press the hips towards the heels. Take a couple deep breaths. We're going to stretch out from here. We'll walk our hands over to the left side of the mat and really push the right hips to the side. And we'll We'll inhale, walk to center. We'll walk over to the right side of the mat. Push the left hips to the side. We'll come back to center. We're going to roll up to our tabletop. Take a big inhale. Let the belly drop. Let the tailbone lift. Let the chest come forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round. One more, drop that belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round. And we're going to bring right foot outside right hand. This is lizard lunge. You may have to walk the left knee back just a little to deepen the stretch. Hands are inside the foot. Ooh, just feel a nice little stretch here. You can take that right hand to the top of the right knee, push it away, and open the chest to the side. We'll come back to center. Right foot back, left foot outside, left hand. You can walk the right knee back a little bit if you need a little deeper stretch. You just hold in center to start. Then we'll bring left hand to the left knee, push away, open the chest, little twist. And we'll bring the hand down, bring that left leg back. We'll just sit to the side. Bring our feet around front, extend them nice and long. Sit up real tall, big inhale to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for those toes. Couple deep inhales. We'll roll ourselves up. I'll just read our little verse for the day. Today it's Colossians 3:1-3. If then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of the Father. Set your mind on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. For you have now died, and your life is hidden with Christ. And then it said, it's natural to think continually of our earthly circumstances, but we are no longer bound to what comes naturally. Because we are hidden in Christ, we now can set our minds on eternal things, having an eternal perspective for things, and knowing that our Heavenly Father deeply cares for us. And that's Colossians 3:1-3. Yay! That was a good one. Yes. We'll do something new on Thursday.
What are your
Hi, Arlene. What'd you say?
What is your schedule for the week?
I'll be at Be Happy tomorrow. And then, actually I'm there today. Tomorrow, I work on Wednesday. Okay, now I can't get that thing to stop. And then I'm off again Thursday, Friday, so I think I'm going to Be Happy again Thursday and Friday.
Are you working the weekend?
No, since I just worked the weekend, I just worked Wednesday this week, so it's kind of nice. Yeah. I'm working to where I can go back PRN and maybe just once a week, to be honest. And then I could do more of this fitness stuff, but for now,